Am I really looking for my IPG? No, I'm playing. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick because I don't feel like fucking doing this shit, mate. Okay, this looks confusing as fuck. There's like a bunch of shit. Let's delete a bunch of stuff here. But I'm gonna do this recap a bit earlier than usual. But bias was pretty bullish for the day. If I did take shorts, it was like mostly fucking longs today. That I was kind of looking for, which we did take. And shorts were, I'll just get into it. Alright, daily time frame looks pretty fucking bullish on ES inverse for value gap right here as well, getting respected. Then NQ inverse up here too. This one got inversed, which is I don't really give two fucks because it just looks bullish overall. Going to 4 hour. Similar thing here. NQ was in a bearish structure. It's also in a bearish IFG. I got fucking inversed right here. So you want to take this whole move or whatever. And ES was not the same. ES took out, NQ also took out equilibrium. That's something to keep in mind. I don't know why I'm marking this out twice, but NQ took out equilibrium. ES didn't. And let's go 1 hour. This isn't much to look at either. I was kind of just waiting until 10 a.m. candle opened, waiting for the 4 hour candle to close, to see how everything kind of looks, and it was kind of screaming bullish either way. Even before market open, I was doing my analysis. We had this SMT right here, which was really fucking prior. I mean, really fucking I don't know the word for it. I can't find it. Whatever. Where NQ took this low out, but ES didn't. It was pretty it's just kind of screaming fucking bullish. You know what I'm saying? We had this 15-minute inverse right here and breaker structure. And I was like, this looks pretty fucking bullish. It looks like we're going to rally up once market opens, taking out all this liquidity and stuff, which it did. And I was like, I most likely am probably going to have to fucking either get some short or oral sex, or we get a retracement down into equilibrium, some type of thing like that, or 15-minute fair value gap, or no, it has to be a 15-minute fair value gap, and type of IFEG, right? Which one's one I did, but yeah. And even on the hourly, we're kind of respecting this 1 hour gap right here on both pairs. Yeah, once the 4 hour did close, on the hourly, there was a fucking breaker structure. Like, this whole area got fucking broken through, but it was a 1 hour inverse on the NQ, and I was like, this is bullish as fuck. If I take longs, I want a 15-minute retrace at least on NQ, and some type of equilibrium tap, right? And the only short I could see was off of this liquidity sweep right here on NQ, and ES taking out a higher drawn liquidity, which is up here. Also, it's inbounds, and it kind of respected OTE perfectly, kind of, right? So yeah, ES took out that liquidity over there in OTE, and I was like, this looks like it's gonna hit, to be honest, because this is a standard model, but at the same time, it's also wait, I'm tripping, dog. What the fuck? Oh no, I'm not tripping. Yeah, it's also a standard model and an IFPG trade in one, which is pretty high probable. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to break even, to be honest. That's 15 minutes. So even if I did take this IFPG wise, I would just gotta break even. But if I took it standard model wise, it would have hit pretty decently. It hit a fucking 1 and 2. What the fuck? I didn't even know that shit. That's crazy. But I would just aim for equilibrium probably. Well, no, not probably. I would have. I literally mocked the shit up. I was like, this looks pretty decent. I was struggling low key because I don't like to take ES, which is why I didn't take this trade. If I did, though, I would definitely have taken this and just aim for equilibrium, but I didn't. I want to only kind of take NQ, which I didn't take this either. This trade appeared as well, and this is a data trade or whatever. But thing is, it wasn't high probable in my head, and I was like, I don't know, like ES already took out this fucking equilibrium area or whatever, and like NQ was just, I don't know, it just wasn't sexy in my mind. And like, for anything, I would have breaking out this 15-minute imbalance right here, NQ, which Yeah, it would have saved it if you did do that, and it did take a loss if you didn't do that. So data wise, like, if you really one, it should have been long. So really, I kind of saved myself from not taking this trade. And yeah. Anyways, that's the only like short I saw today, which was to equilibrium. But the long, the reason that is because like the higher time frame was showing bullish as fuck, right? And so ideally you want to take longs. Boom. Long wise, we took out this 15-minute imbalance on NQ. We never reached equilibrium, but we had reached equilibrium on ES and around this area. So like you kind of like a weird SMT thing going on, right? A little bit, I guess, kind of, but not really. Um, and the highest time frame inversion was a 2-minute IFUG, which was what I took, which was the same thing as the 1 minute. So like, it didn't matter if you took the 1 minute or the 2 minute; it was the same fucking thing. Is it? Am I tripping? I don't think so. Yeah. It was. So yeah. That's that, buddy. And I went break even after this high got taken out. This area right here, pretty decent break even or whatever, I guess. And it was going up, went break even, and then went to my fucking break even, and then went up higher. And what I was aiming for was just these highs up here. Wait, 6, 7. But it was these highs up here, kind of like this low resistance area or whatever. Um, but mostly just these relatively equal highs, which I wanted to aim for yesterday, but I didn't get a fucking chance to. And price kept fucking dumping and jerking my shit off. So, yeah, it's pretty ass. But if I was still in this trade, I'll just aim for this. And it kind of wicked me out a little bit. By a little bit. Right break even, which I don't give a fuck. But I think to break even and lose money. I think it was like a decent break even spot too. So, I don't know. But we'll see if this hits or not. I'll see. I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking update on this video. I'm gonna post this shit like how it is. Yeah. Thank God. Something I want to talk about psychologically is I have like a, I don't know, like I was for this trade, I was thinking like, if I take this and I lose, I know I'm gonna be fucking pissed. It's like it still isn't high probable, which I guess helps a lot. But then it's like a certain FOMO part in my head where it's like, oh, I might miss this trade. But then part of it's like, what I have like all these counter things inside of my head where like if a bad thought comes in and a bad habit thought comes in, right? Where it's like, I know this isn't probable, it's not sexy, but then it's like, oh, but what if it might hit, you know what I'm saying, blah 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 blah. But then like the counter to that shit or whatever is that this is one, it's not fucking worth it. It's not high probable, let's be honest now. And then two, it's just one day. Like it's just it's just I have like I have my whole life to trade. I understand longevity and shit, you feel me? So yeah. Very glad for that. Fun fact, I always pray before I trade. Cause I always pray for like I guess is it discernment? No, I pray for like I guess just the discipline and everything to trade accordingly. Cause I know dang well that me, myself, and I can't freaking, you know what I'm saying, I'm a flesh. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not bad trading day. This trade was pretty sexy. I could have taken it, but I don't trade ES, and low key, I think I'm missing out on a bunch of trades due to that. I don't know. Like, there's like some losses on ES where it's like, it only makes sense. I don't know. ES has been doing pretty fucking good lately, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing out on money by not trading it. Oh, my bitch gonna die. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Alright, well, that's pretty much it. W gym session today.